La la la.
Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your first style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Psy-Freak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Scythe. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Commando. Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be...
That thing? I'm right here.
better half. My way is...
The best end is the one you decide.
Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the Predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Okie dokie.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the Tree of Life started to die. Good thing you're strong. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Upshot! Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular... coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. A ladder would be better. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time, And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with... The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's going to take... It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Might not need that now, but you will later. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out... He doesn't seem surprised. There have been rumors of a... The legend of the... The child... He says it... Had it... Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma. He understands why you came all the way out here to... The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here. You must... The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He... You found one. You should be proud. They don't... The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a... Only time will tell. You'll need to support the tree. You'll need a net to... You handle that. One day, he hopes the tree will have... But... Now that you've seen the Nono's connection, from this, one day the land won't be as... He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of day. The genetic evolution that occurred. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of date, regardless, you'll meet again. You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Fairy tale.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but he worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the... He doesn't know what... Anyway, he needs help and says it's by... He's grateful for that. You still...
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this...
And you're always trying to pretend it's...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand. The mirror... Regardless of who you choose, it won't... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Another fork in the road. It's a bridge. Just get over it. Now that's a flesh wound. Been taking your vitamins? They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Cautions. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort, and in the news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that... There's something about... Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was... Your Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you. He wasn't sure you'd do that. But it seems the Sifu was waiting for... Their kin must put an end to... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world tells you, once you've conquered the rival, seeing you, he remembers your... Anyway, you'll... Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You have the grace. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he thinks you should really know how to swim by now. And he'll... He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? Way to go. Don't let... But you need practice. Lots of practice. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely... You should know. Practice. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're... You... He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little fruit. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how... You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to cry. He believes... It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the... Then you've got a good excuse. You share a response. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all. You've all... They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you. There's no way they'll let you. He wants to know who you think you are. He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do. She asks if you're hurt. What happened? If confidence is silent and insecurity is... The most important thing is... It's time to focus on your... Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him, too, before you leave for training. He'll leave. He's curious to see what you found. He's gathered so much over the year. He says it's about... The style might be... You should take it with... He's look... Your Muma says it's about time you got here. Hopes you're as ready as... She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before... Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks, you've been working on a present for you. With you should go see him and find out what... Catchy. Your moon. A piece of scrap trunk. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever... You're lucky. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Luka Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight. Whatever happens, here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you... You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to... Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Small parts with great value. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulks on the loose. They've reached. You should hurry there and help them storm the out.